Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and valued participants. It is a great pleasure and enthusiasm, and with enthusiasm, that we extend to all a very warm welcome to our Accreditation Awareness Workshop. My name is Rana, and I am a Director of International Quality and Accreditation Services. Today, as we celebrate World Accreditation Day, it marks a significant milestone for IQAS as we gather here to delve into some critical aspects and importance of accreditation, not only in our professional fields, but also in our daily life. This workshop will extend for about 2 hours, maybe shorter, maybe just a bit longer. And 2 hours is just not enough to cover the entire field, the benefits of accreditation. But we try to accommodate as much as possible today morning, this Sunday morning in this short time. A warm welcome to our faculties, Dr. Aswal, Professor Breja, and Mr. Anil Johri, who have kindly consented to grace this occasion. So we will begin, and it is IQS's distinct honor to first invite Dr. D.K. Aswal to give the inaugural address and declare the workshop open. It is our privilege to introduce to you all to Dr. Aswal, a distinguished individual whose contribution to the field of science, technology, and metrology have left a mark on our nation. Although he requires no introduction, for the uninitiated, Dr. Aswal is Director of Bhabha Atomic Research Center, BARC, Department of Atomic Energy. He was formerly the Director of National Physical Laboratory, NPL, and he was also ex-chairman of NABL, also ex-secretary of Atomic Energy Education Society. With this, I would like to hand over the screen to Dr. Aswal for his inaugural address and to declare the workshop open. Dr. Aswal, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Rana. A very good morning to all of you. And I could see our good friends, Anil Johri, Dr. Breja, and others. They are available on this online platform. As we know, today is the World Accreditation Day, and the theme is empowering tomorrow and shaping the future through accreditation. And as we know that accreditation is a very, very important tool to ensure the accuracy and precision, the safety and the quality of the products and services. And worldwide today it is being celebrated, and I compliment IQAS, International Quality and Accreditation Services Private Limited, to organize this very important workshop on the occasion of World Accreditation Day. As we know that it is very important to ensure that we have the quality products and services in our country which are equivalent to the international equivalence, and therefore the quality infrastructure of the country has to be very, very important. And as a director of National Physical Laboratory during 2015 to 2021, I have coined a model called the Aswal model. And the Aswal model says that if the country has to become a developed nation, its manufacturing of the products and the quality of the services has to be equivalent of the international equivalence. It means that they will require a kind of synergy between the government, the industry, the academia and R&D students, and the civil society. And these four pillars of any nation, if we want to bring our economy and quality of life to a highest level, it is important that we have got a good synergy among ourselves. To ensure this synergy, it is very important that we have a robust quality infrastructure system. And the quality infrastructure system has got three pillars. The very first one is the metrology. Metrology is the measurement of science, and unless we have got a very accurate and precise measurement that is traceable to the SI unit, we cannot do neither a science nor a technology nor any industrial product of the international quality. So measurement is the very key parameter. In order to ensure that our measurements are followed, a third-party evaluation of the testing, calibration laboratories and other services need to be accredited. And that is where the accreditation becomes the third pillar, the second pillar of the quality infrastructure. And as we know, NABL is the accreditation laboratory system in our country, which is affiliated to the Quality Council of India. However, one NABL is not enough to cater the entire spectrum of the products and services that we do in our country. And that's why, as a chairman of NABL, we also vouched for that we should have the independent private bodies like IQAS and other one. They should come and serve the nation in terms of the accreditation. Now at BRC, I am also looking for the primary stand of ionizing radiation, and we have a regulatory body called ARB, Atomic Energy Regulatory Body, and we need to produce a large number of medical instruments related to the health, which are related to ionizing radiation. For example, your diagnostics, your therapeutics, food agriculture, all related to nuclear energy. And all these labs, by and large, they remain unaccredited as of now. Now, one way is that we go all the labs under the NABL, but in my opinion, it will be not possible for NABL, a single organization, to take care of all these laboratories. And therefore, with many other accreditation body like IQAS and other, they need into the picture. But the issue comes, the regulatory body only recognizes only one body, that is the NABL. So in my opinion, some point of time, since the Quality Council of India has the responsibility to ensure the quality infrastructure in the country, and therefore all the private bodies should get their own accreditation from the QCI or the DPIIT. And in my opinion, that should be done. The third important part, which somehow we miss, is the standards. And the metrology, the accreditation, and the standard. Couple these three combination, they form the quality infrastructure. And recently there was a report which came on the quality infrastructure from Germany. And in metrology, we are ranked 21. In accreditation, we are ranked 10th. And in the standards, we are ranked 5, or there could be 5 and 10 interchange probably. And overall, probably we are 11th. The biggest problem is that if you are ranked in metrology, because that is the weak link. If our measurements are not correct, then no matter what are the standards and the accreditation we use, we are not fulfilling the quality assurance. And therefore, any point of time, all accreditation bodies should ensure that the metrological traceability to the SI unit, unbroken chain of traceability, has to be ensured. And until unless we do that, the accreditation remains a weak link. But nevertheless, I am very happy that India is surging ahead in accreditation, in standards, in metrology. Particularly in standards, BIS has formulated more than 22,000 standards, but they are not enough. And many of these standards are not even being adopted by the industries or the manufacturer or the service providers. But the nation definitely needs large number of standards to be formulated, to be adopted by the various stakeholders. And whenever there is a product or process, the accreditation has to be ensured. I know that many of the government labs still are beyond the domain of the standards, accreditation, and metrology, particularly those who are building their science, technology, and products. And my own experience with the large amount of MSMEs, several thousands in the country, they do very hard work, they do very good job, but unfortunately their products sometimes becomes the unreliable, or sometimes their products are not equivalent to that of the international quality. And one of the reasons for that, somehow the training of this quality infrastructure, which quote again and again, the metrology, the accreditation, and the standards are not rigorously followed. And therefore it is our responsibility, even as a citizen or as a well-wisher of seeing our nation to be a developed nation by 2047, that we propagate deep root into the MSMEs as well. And once we do that, I think we can reach that height which the Honorable Prime Minister, who feels that by 2047 we should become a developed nation. But until unless we have got a robust quality infrastructure, I can tell you this is going to be a tough task. And this quality infrastructure is required in all the fields, in the solar energy, in the wind energy, in the nuclear energy, in the geothermal energy, in food and agriculture, the food preservation, the quality of food, in the international trade. When we are trading with the other one, if we want to remove the technical barrier of the trades, our quality should be harmonized. It should be equivalent to them. So the scope is unlimited. It is infinite. But what we should do essentially is that we should not compete with each other. The various accreditation body, the various standard body, the various accreditations labs, we should come together and we should form a robust system in the country. And with this initial remark, I inaugurate this very important workshop. I congratulate IQAS for starting this good initiative. And my wish is that I think we should involve more of the MSMEs. And this SMSMEs, they are the really backbone, the largest amount of manufacturing which comes only through these MSMEs, which contributes almost 65% of the total production in the country. And if we can involve them, we can ensure that they follow the robust quality infrastructure, I think we can grow. And also the IQAS, some point of time, we should have a consortium of NABL, IQAS and other private accreditation body, and get in touch with the QCI and DPIIT to get the harmonious effect. Otherwise, most of the regulator, they are always confused why we should go for a private one. But remember, since all the private accreditation body has got the affiliation with the ILAC through their Asia Pacific Metrology accreditation program, so they should be equivalent. And this kind of message should go loud and clear to our government. And with this, I wish you all the best. Thank you very much, and namaskar.
Thank you, Dr. Aswal. Thank you so much. Since it was a Sunday and it's a short program, we asked you to inaugurate and welcome our participants. But we have a lot of training programs lined up, and I'm sure IQAS will reach out to you for you to share your knowledge with our participants. This country, as you already said, it's a vast country and it requires very many accreditation bodies. 1 or 2 or even 4 which are today present are inadequate. Thank you so much, Dr. Aswal.